Welcome back guys. In today's video we are going to cover different types of car insurance. 6 types of car insurance coverage are explained here. The 6 types of car insurance you can get each serve a different purpose. In terms of what they protect against, some cover your vehicle or another drivers while others cover property damage or personal injury. Here is a closer look at how each one works. Bodily injury liability insurance, also known as BI. Bodily injury liability insurance is designed to pay expenses for someone else if you injure them in an accident where you are deemed to be at fault. This coverage can apply to you and to anyone else who is listed as a driver on your policy. In terms of what this coverage can pay for, the list includes medical expenses, lost wages, pain and suffering. State law can determine the minimum level of bodily injury liability insurance coverage you need. Here is an important point for you. All states require bodily injury insurance with the exception of Florida, which only requires it for taxi drivers. The number 2 is property damage liability insurance, also known as PD. Property damage liability insurance also covers you in accidents in which you are at fault. It pays for repairs to the other driver's vehicle or other property you may damage. For purposes of this coverage, other property can include walls, fences, equipment including mailboxes. Property damage liability coverage can also pay for damages to someone else's home. For instance, say you are driving through a neighborhood and your brakes suddenly fail. Your car leaves the roadway, traveling into someone's yard and eventually stopping after colliding with their front porch. In that case, your property damage liability coverage would pay for repairs to the home up to your policy's coverage limit. The homeowner could then use their homeowner's insurance policy to cover any remaining amount needed to finish the repairs. Not New Hampshire is the only state that does not require drivers to have a minimum level of property damage liability coverage. Number 3 is medical payments or personal injury protection insurance, known as PIP. If you are a passenger in your vehicle are hurt in an accident, medical payments coverage can pay for any resulting medical bills. Benefits are paid out up to the limit stated in your policy and can reduce any amounts that need to be paid by your health insurance coverage. Adding personal injury protection coverage to your policy can help to replace lost wages if you are an injured passenger, are unable to work, or funeral expenses if someone in your vehicle dies because of an accident. The amount of coverage you are required to have can depend on where you live. In Michigan, for example, drivers can opt out of PIP coverage if covered by Medicare Parts A and B. However, it is also possible to get unlimited PIP coverage for yourself and all passengers in your vehicle at the time an accident occurs. Collision coverage. While property damage liability insurance pays for damage to someone else's vehicle or property following an accident, collision coverage pays for damage to your own vehicle or property. That can include damages caused by a collision with another vehicle or hitting a stationary object such as tree or fence. Whether you need to have collision coverage can depend on the state you are getting insured in and if you have a loan on the vehicle. Your state insurance department may not require collision, but if you are borrowing money to buy a car, the lender might require you to have it until the loan is paid off. Number 4, comprehensive coverage. Comprehensive coverage reimburses you for loss, theft, or damage to your vehicle caused by something other than a collision with another vehicle or object. For example, comprehensive coverage can protect you from damage related to fire, theft, larceny, falling objects or projectiles, explosion, earthquake, windstorm or hail, floods, malicious mischief, civil unrest, contact with a bird or animal, glass breakage. Again, whether you are required to have this coverage or not can depend on where you live and if you still have an outstanding loan on the vehicle. Number 5, underinsured uninsured motorist coverage. Underinsured motorist coverage can protect you if you are involved in an accident where the driver who is at fault does not have sufficient insurance. Uninsured motorist coverage is meant to protect you if you are in an accident with a driver who has no insurance at all. Either type of coverage can pay for medical bills or repairs to your vehicle. You might consider adding on this type of coverage if you live in a state with a high number of uninsured or underinsured drivers. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Thank you.